So the developers of a Destiny Trip have challenged me once again, and this time they said that I have to defeat the Dunes map by only drinking orange juice and using the default weapon at spawn, and I have to defeat every single landmark. So it's gonna be crazy, and we've got to go ahead and empty our backpack because one of the requirements is that we have to collect every single dropped item. So anyway, let's run over here and let's complete this challenge. So anyway, we're now in the game, so let's go and build our car. So I believe we can only use this one right here. We might be able to use that one, but just in case, I'll just use this car. So anyway, let's completely build it. And at the beginning of the video, I may have said crossbow, but we actually can only use this shotgun right here, which this shotgun isn't gonna be too good. It is good against like regular mutants, but I'm not sure how it's going to be against the final boss, because the final boss at the 10,000 meter checkpoint is actually insane, and I'm not even sure if this gun is going to have enough range. But anyway, there we go, we fully fueled our car. Also for this challenge, we can only drink banana juice, but luckily at spawn there's 4 containers right here, so I believe this should be enough to last us our entire journey. But there is a problem, and the problem is we actually can't attach it to our car. We can toss it in the trunk just like this, but if our car flips over at all, it's all gonna go flying out. So anyway, we'll just toss 3 in here for now, and we'll just drink this one right here just in case we somehow lose the other ones. So there we go, now let's start driving, which actually before we start driving we gotta toss this out. So there we go, and I'll just toss this in our backpack just so we don't lose it. Luckily it does have infinite ammo though, because on the Dunes map every weapon has infinite ammo just so you can complete it. So there we go, now let's start driving. Also, y'all might be wondering what the reward for completing this challenge is, and the reward is I will actually make an appearance in the next map. So if you complete this, then the next time they release a map I should be somewhere in there, so that sounds pretty cool. But anyway, y'all might be wondering where the Kingmobile is from my previous challenge video, and they actually just finished modeling it. So the Kingmobile car should be coming in the next update for completely free, which is awesome, and I'll try my best to make sure that's a pretty fast car. Since it is going to be a free-to-play car, they probably won't make it like insanely fast like the Speed Demon, but I'll try to get them to make it as fast as possible. But anyway, the first checkpoint that we have to defeat is at 2.5 thousand meters though, and let's make sure we watch out for that tornado just so we don't lose already. And we already flipped our car over. Well, we should be able to continue driving, but all of our juice boxes probably fell out, and I have no idea where they are. There's one right there, but I'm not even gonna bother collecting them, because if we go fast enough, then we shouldn't really need to drink any more juice bottles. Anyway, let's just continue driving all the way to 2.5 thousand meters though. We now made it to 2.5 thousand meters, so let's stop our car, and now let's go and grab our shotgun. So we gotta clear this entire town right here, and I actually haven't tried this at all yet, because all the times I played on this map, I just drove straight through here. But anyway, hopefully these people are pretty easy to defeat. So let's go and shoot that one, and yeah, we just insta-killed them right there. So let's try this other one. And yeah, this is super easy so far. Hopefully we won't have those people up there as well, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to. And I just realized that the mutants up there are actually the rock throwing ones. So we're just getting so many rocks thrown at us right now. Anyway, let's go and shoot them. And dang, we can actually kill multiple at once. So far this first checkpoint is pretty easy. We already killed almost every mutant, and I believe we only have like 5 of them left. And we just cleared the entire town. I mean, there's still a few mutants alive, but we got the badge, so let's just continue moving on. Also, I just realized there's 2 weapons right here, and actually there's 3, 2 AK-47s and a pistol. That's pretty insane, but sadly for this challenge we can only use the shotgun, and I mean it's super good against regular mutants, but I'm not sure how it's gonna be against the final boss. Anyway, the next checkpoint is at 5,000 meters, so let's just drive all the way down there. We now made it to 5,000 meters, so let's go and stop our car. So once we clear out this entire town, we're actually just gonna drive around it, just because if you drive into the pit right there, we are able to get out, but it is pretty difficult. Anyway, let's go and pull out our shotgun, and now let's go and wipe out this entire town. So I believe this is one of the acid spitting mutants, and yes it is. Hopefully we one tap them, and yes we did. Awesome, let's go and kill all these other ones as well. And I just realized there's a boss here, and dang, that's like the Minecraft effect. Anyway, this boss is actually super cool though. I haven't fought them at all because I didn't even know there was a boss here. But anyway, let's see how many shots it takes to kill him, and we already shot him like 3 times, and luckily they aren't doing too much damage. Anyway, we gotta get far enough away so we can actually shoot him though. And we actually need to run away because we're already at like half health right now, because there's like way too many mutants over there. Like look at all of those. So anyway, let's run away and we'll heal up and then we'll come back. We now healed back most of our health, so let's get start fighting them again. And there's actually a UFO over there, which is pretty cool. So anyway, let's see if we can shoot him from up here, and I think we can. And actually, let's kill the mummy mutants first. So there we go. They're just like down there right now. So let's shoot them. And now let's shoot them up there. Hopefully it's damaging them. And I'm actually so surprised that they're not already dead. And let's go. We finally killed them. That took a ton of bullets. But anyway, let's go and finish off these other two mutants over here. And there we go. Well, actually, we gotta kill these other ones. This dude actually spawned in so many mummies. But anyway, there we go. We killed all the mutants. So let's go and drop this for now. And we actually need to collect this artifact. So let's grab this. I have no idea what it does, but we gotta toss it in our backpack. We now toss it in our backpack along with our shotgun. And now let's quickly start driving again. So we do only have like half of our thirst left, but if we go fast enough, then I think it should last us. And our car just stopped, and I just realized we're completely out of gas. This is not looking too good right now. I think I might accidentally left my car on at the previous location, so all the gas might have drained. But anyway, let's do that, and hopefully it starts rolling back. And alright, so we gotta look for any building, which actually I think that's a building right there. So let's actually hop in. Let's stop this. I was gonna roll it all the way back to the 5,000 meter checkpoint, but I think this might be a building up here, so hopefully it has some gas canisters. And no, looks like there isn't a single item in this building. Alright, so it's not looking too good for us right now. Let's see if we can see any buildings in the distance. And no, I don't see anything, which actually I think that's a building right there. We're now in the building, so let's see if there's anything. And no, there's not a single item. There is an oil canister, so I'll grab this just in case we need it. But other than this, there's not a single item we can use. I don't see any buildings up there, so I think the only option is to roll our car back all the way to the 5,000 meter checkpoint and hope that there's a gas canister there. We now finally made it back to the 5,000 meter checkpoint, so let's see if there's any items being used. And sadly, it looks like there's not a single item at this place, so it looks like we have one more chance. There is a building over here, so we'll search this building and see if it has anything we need. But we need this building to have two things. We need to have a gas canister, and we also need to at least have one canister of banana juice, or else we're gonna end up dying from thirst before we can make it back to our car. And we finally made it over here, so let's see if there is. And alright, there's actually a few items. Another oil canister, and there's like burger juice right there. But it looks like there's no items being used. So there isn't banana juice or a gas canister, so it's not looking too good. Let's go on top of this dude and see if there's any other buildings in the distance. And no, it looks like there isn't a single one. Well, sadly, it looks like we're gonna have to restart this challenge. It's not over yet, but we'll just have to redo that all over again. But this time we'll bring some banana juice containers and extra gas. We're now back in the game, and we fully built our car once again. And this time I made sure to fill it up with 3 gas containers because it actually comes with 4, but I only filled it up with 1 last time because whenever I originally used this car, I made it to 10,000 meters and it used less than 2 liters of gas, so I didn't even think it would run out. But wait, let's go over here and let's grab some of these. So this time what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the door and put them in like this, and hopefully they don't fly out. So there we go, we got 3 in there. We'll close the door and then we'll just drink this one right here, and I don't think we need to grab that shotgun. Alright, we still have our old one, but I'll grab this one just in case we somehow lose the other. So we're now good to go once again, so let's start driving. And so far it looks like the banana juice containers are staying in the car, so that's pretty good. We now made to the 7.5 thousand meter checkpoint, and I forgot there's nothing we really need to do here. All we need to do is drive through and not crash, but I forgot that there's actually no mutants here that we need to kill, so this should be easy as long as we don't crash into anything. And no, the roof actually fell on top of us, and okay, I don't even know what to do. I'm just gonna run by foot. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but the roof just fell on top of us. So I hope we're fast enough to escape it, and no, we're not. Alright, hopefully we don't die, and no. And sadly, it looks like I'm gonna have to do that all over again. We now made it back to the 7.5 thousand meters, and hopefully we get through this time. I think we should be fine as long as we don't get crushed by the roof again. I didn't even know that was a thing. But anyway, we'll go much faster this time, and the end is right there, and let's go, we made it through. Well, anyway, that checkpoint is pretty easy. I'm just super surprised that we got crushed by the roof last time. But anyway, all we have to do now is defeat the final boss at the 10,000 meter checkpoint, which I'm not too sure how difficult it's gonna be. I mean, the shotgun does do quite a bit of damage, but the boss has a ton of health, so I'm not sure how well it's gonna do against the boss. But anyway, the boss is right up here, so let's go and reach 10,000 meters, and let's go up to the entrance, and there's the boss right there that we gotta defeat. So let's go and pull out our shotgun. Also, by the way, we do have 3 of these now, just since we had to defeat the boss at the 5,000 meter checkpoint 3 different times. But anyway, let's go ahead and approach the boss. So I believe they did fix it where the boss sometimes freezes, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But anyway, here we go. First off, let's see if the bullets even reach, and alright, I think they do, so we should be able to shoot the boss from here. And since the boss is so big, all the bullets should hopefully hit him. Anyway, we can't kill him just yet since he is invincible, but once he does his little phase where he like goes against the ground, we should be able to obliterate him. And I completely forgot that he spawns immune, and well, let's go and quickly kill this dude just so he doesn't throw rocks rocks at us. And now we gotta go ahead and jump over this thing. Also, by the way, I mentioned this in my previous video, but this is by far the coolest boss. It's kind of similar to the boss where they went ahead and released the classic event. And let's go, he's down. So he's no longer invincible, so we're gonna go ahead and unload our entire gun into him. Let's go ahead and keep spamming. And alright, we got 10 shots on him. And alright, that actually took away a third of his health. So we just gotta do that 2 more times, and then he should die. Anyway, let's go and watch out for all of these attacks. Yeah, these attacks are just so cool. They're a lot cooler than all of the other bosses. Even the boss at like the 5,000 meter checkpoint is already quite cool itself with all its special attacks. Anyway, here we go. Let's go and kill all these mutants. So we got the acid spitting one right here, and then the regular mutant, and then another acid spitting one. And let's go. His power is now gone again, so let's go and keep shooting at him. Let's quickly reload as well. And there we go. We got about 10 shots in. So the next time he does that, we should be able to finish him off. And he lost his power once again, so let's go and keep shooting him, and he should die like any second now. So let's reload. Let's quickly go ahead and spam our button as well. And I think that should be all it takes. And no, he has a little sliver left. Let's go and spam it. And let's go, he died. So there we go, we complete the challenge, and of course we got the final staff as well. So now we can go ahead and insta-kill mutants with this, and I actually wonder how good this would be against the boss. But anyway, there we go, we completely finished the challenge. We made it all the way to 10,000 meters and defeated every checkpoint only using shotgun right here. And this shotgun is actually a lot better than I thought it would be, because it actually does a ton of damage. Anyway, we got these things right here. I think this is the one that we just collected. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I don't think there's anything special we could do with like the both of these. Like, I don't think we could combine them together. But anyway, once we click this, it just highlights everything in our radius, just to show us where all the items are. But I think it does have a cooldown. Let's go and try this other one. So let's grab this, let's use it, and yes, that actually works as well. So I mean, these could be pretty useful. I'll toss this in my backpack as well, just in case if I lose the one in my storage. And let's go and toss that in there. But anyway, we fully completed the developers challenge, meaning that once the next world releases, I should make an appearance in it. But anyway, that's gonna be all for this video though, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I will see you all in the next video.